clearly there's a link between your fight for abortion
rights. Yeah.
Excuse me, your fight for abortion rights and your personal experience, both a pre-war experience of socialism and a wartime experience of the Holocaust. How do you understand that connection?
Well, I think that one of my goals in life was to, in view of my experience, was to try to undo the evil that I experienced and to do something for humankind which would not only help individual people like a doctor should do, which is a humanitarian profession to me, but also in a broader range prevent evil to happen. And the fight to provide women with safe medical abortions, to protect, not only a fight to protect their life, their health, their future fertility, but also it permits them to have children at a time where they can provide love and affection to children. And well-loved children do not build concentration camps. They do not become murderers or rapists. So there is a connection there, a very strong connection in the sense that I'm aware of that my concentration camp experience was part of that, and that incited me in view of my upbringing and socialist philosophy of my parents and the desire for social justice and the fight for social justice of my father, which I inherited to a certain extent, that I want to do something to make this a better world, to make a difference in the world. And in view of the fact that abortion in Canada was illegal, women could not have it, many women were dying as a result of that, I was in a position to say, I can help you, but the state doesn't allow me to do that. And the fact the state doesn't allow me to do that due to a law which is brutal, unjust, unfair, and exposes women to this type of danger, well, I'm going to do civil disobedience to that law in view of a higher morality which says that women should have a right to dispose of their, dispose not the right word, but then to determine what is the time when they can have children where they can provide care and love and affection for the best development, emotional and physical, of that child. And the fact that the law is there that says it's not permitted, to me it didn't matter in the sense that I was convicted to die by a law in Nazi Germany, which was a brutal and unjust law by a murderous state. So just the fact that the law is on the books does not necessarily mean that I have to obey it. And laws need to be rational and in the interest of people, what's good for people. And therefore I decided to challenge that law and help people in spite of that law. And eventually that led, of course, to a 20-year legal saga where I was imprisoned and had 4 trials, and eventually succeeded in overturning that law with the result that women no longer die as a result of abortion in Canada. More children are being born wanted and given love and affection. Fewer young men have this rage in their heart because of violence done to them when they were children. So in a sense, I have contributed to make society a better society. There are fewer people with rage in their heart, there are fewer crimes, it's a safer society, a gentler society. Young people take better care of themselves. And so this is my contribution, basically, to society. And my concentration camp experience, of course, is a big part of that, in the sense that I've had the strong desire to do whatever I could to prevent concentration camps and hatred and violence. So that's about it.